Our Channel 7 Meyer High School game of the week, Oxford at Rochester Adams. Should be a pretty good game. Our Brad Galli is there, and he joins us live right now with more. Brad.
Yeah, Donnie, it seems every week in our game of the week we get a solid team that's known as one of the elite, more consistent programs in the state, and this week that's Rochester Adams. Now this year they're 4-1, competing for that conference title yet again, and next week they'll square off with Farmington Hills Harrison. I bring in now their head coach, Tony Pettito. And Coach, how do you keep your team focused in a game tonight against Oxford, knowing that you've got that big matchup next week?
Well, Oxford made that easy because they're a really good football team. And we talk to our kids all the time, not even weeks, but days at a time. And this is a chance to be successful with a schedule like we have.
You're keeping this program so consistent year in and year out. What do you like so much about this year's team?
You know, they showed some grit. You know, our numbers are down a little bit, but the kids we have play with a lot of heart. We had a rough one last week, and they never gave up, and they thought they were going to win to the end. So I'm proud of their grit and their hard work all season.
I know this Adams team is known as a bounce-back team, and they're a dangerous team when you guys lose. Are you expecting some good things out of your team this week? Was it a good week of practice?
It was a good week of practice, and we always have high expectations. It's really about what we're capable of doing, and it doesn't matter who we're playing, but you never know. Oxford's pretty good.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time.
You're very welcome.
Coming up at 6, we'll discuss a superstition with Oxford's head coach. He's worn a pair of pants, well, we'll get into that later, but for around 30 years. That's at 6, live from Rochester. I'm Brad Galli from our Channel 7 Game of the Week out in Rochester.
Hi, Brad. Both these teams are pretty good. I would say that they're both looking like they're playoff teams right now, wouldn't you think?
Absolutely. It's always a big matchup with these teams. Oxford started the year off with that blue field, but there's more to this team. And again, as I said, Adams is always one of the elite teams in the state, so this one will be a hotly contested one. We're hoping for our first close game of the week tonight.